Jeff, so good to see you. Today, we're going to talk through why 60% of wealth transfers fail and the conversation every family should have this holiday season. The holidays, of course, bring families together, multiple generations under one roof, which is why it's also a great time to talk about family finances and the legacy that you want to leave behind. So, Jeff, take a look at this. It's so surprising. 60% of wealth transfers fall apart because of a lack of communication and trust. Why is it so hard for families to have these conversations?
Well, if you haven't had these types of conversations with your family before, it can be hard because it does. It makes you're forced to acknowledge your own mortality. And
Yeah.
at some point, you won't be able to manage your own finances. And this can be very difficult emotionally.
Mhm.
You could also worry that could create resentment in the family, and the kids don't want to seem like they're greedy. But it is a very important discussion to have to prevent future family fights. And if it's done properly, it really can give good peace of mind, knowing that it's going to reduce stress during a crisis that's going to occur
Right.
later.
Right. Speaking of that, why might the holidays actually be the best time to have this conversation?
Well, the holidays can be good because everyone's together. If
Mhm.
some of the relatives live from out of town, it can be a good opportunity for you to have that meeting. And at the end of the year, people naturally are thinking about the things in their lives, what's most important to them, and their legacy as well. But you do want to have this meeting before the crisis occurs. Some holiday get togethers are already really stressful. And so you want to make sure that you choose the right moment, not during a busy meal, not during the football game, but when the young kids aren't in the room, so that you can really have a good discussion.
Right. So, what information should parents or grandparents be sharing with their adult children?
So the kids may not know even the slightest of things. How your money comes in. Do you receive Social Security? Do you receive a pension? Do you receiving money from other income sources and investments and such? But also how you pay your bills. Do you write checks? Is it automatic? Is it online? And if so, what are your passwords? What is the location on where you can find these passwords? But also who you've worked with already, your professionals that you've worked with, the CPA, the attorney, your financial advisor. All of those different things are important to communicate, and
Mhm.
also what your goals are.
Mhm. And what are the most important legal documents that every family should be reviewing together?
It's important they understand first how to get to these legal documents, where you store them, so that there's not a scavenger hunt later on when they're looking for these things and they have no idea where to find them. But some of the core documents are the will, your basic desires on who your assets are going to be distributed to, power of attorney forms for financial and for healthcare reason, advanced directives, end of life decisions, what you want to happen at the end of your life. The
Mhm.
trust, if you have one, which can be very important for probate avoidance, for other reasons, and who the successor trustee is going to be. But a inventory of your finance accounts and such, and then again, information on who they need to call to make sure that they have their questions answered, because it's going to create lots of things at the after you pass away on how the estate's going to be settled.
Right, right. And Jeff, you've been doing this a while. So, do you have any advice for families how to help us keep these talks positive instead of uncomfortable?
Right. It doesn't have to be done all in one setting. You shouldn't set aside a 6 hour grueling meeting, but maybe tackle it in stages and in later gatherings as well. But you want to make sure that you choose the right moment, the right place for the family meeting. And that can be at our office as well. When you have a professional in the office, it certainly can help the meeting to go better as well. But again, you want to focus on your gratitude, your values, what your legacy, what you want to leave, and how it should be left as well. But you
Right.
don't
You
want to keep
mentioned
your family in the dark. You want to make sure that everybody is on the same page, so that you can have a good conversation. It's
absolutely.
important to have an estate plan, in my opinion. And that's why we've added my brother James Gorton to our office as well. He's been an attorney for over 25 years. He'd be glad to help with crafting your estate documents and making sure to answer your questions so that you have the best plan in place, so that
Mhm.
things can go smoothly, so that you don't have this huge crisis at the end of the year.
Right. Yeah. Having another professional in the room can lower the temperature, certainly sometimes make this conversation less emotionally charged. That's a great point. So, if somebody would like to talk that through with you, get a hold of you or James, what's the best way to reach you?
Yep, they can just call us at 405-681-9633, and we're glad to help. You can go to our website, gortonfinancial.com, and we're always glad to help with you and your family as far as these types of decisions.
Great. Jeff, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Erin.